All right, so another video on let there be no forgiveness whatsoever. The future of the Republican Party is fundamentally being an anti-democratic party organization. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's now the Democratic Party. Basically, if you really are following, especially the stuff that they're like building up their arguments for, that like you realize there's a pattern in the words they're using and such. It's a good thing to just be against their party. They are now a proto-socialist authoritarian party. And so now there's, I'm going to make sure to post the link to the article. We've actually now have proof that the various J6 inmates are being actively tortured and held in ways that would go up against international law and absolutely violate almost all of our fundamental statutes on how you're allowed to deal with anybody in custody. And so it turns out there's a Jan 6 guy that we now have photos of that he's been kept for multiple months at a time in the hard cells for people who are supposedly going to kill themselves. So they never shut the lights off. So you can't keep people in there, I think, for even more than like something like 48 hours or something. This guy's been locked in hard cells for 5 months at a time. Lights on all the time, nothing but a mat and a shit bucket. Now we have photos of it. No forgiveness. No forgiveness for them. No. And Vivek Ramaswamy, now he has said the controversial thing, and in the spirit of no forgiveness, always say stuff that makes it hurt. You call them fucking mentally ill. Your kids are mentally ill. That's why they want to be lop jobs. And it's probably because your wife has defective genetics. And you say that. You come at it like that. And you go, fight me. Fuck you. Because now it's like that. Now it's like that with them. You know, you got to treat them like fucking shit. Because they don't understand something different. They don't understand. They could just have debated ideas. They could have been cool. No. Now you've got to, every single time, talk about their mother. Every single time. And dare them to fight you about it. So that by the end of it, they have to. You basically could say, you'll be able to say to the liberals and the Democrats, well then go talk to Ben Shapiro. Because I'm going to keep saying that to you, and you're going to have to fight me because I'm going to keep talking to you like that. You better talk to Ben because he'll be polite, and that's the way it's going to go. You better talk to Lindsey Graham because I'm going to keep talking to you like this, and this is going to end up with us in a fight. And that's the beauty of this now. That's where we are. That's the beauty of it, is that their territories now no longer can even be maintained. And really now this all is really starting to really show what's going on. They can't pull it off because they don't have the men who are allowed to arrest people on their side. The numbers aren't there. You can't do some mass something to the population without having the law, without having literally John Law on your side. So it's like these people might think that they got something going with the banking. It's looking like that's not happening, is it? All this ESG stuff, all that's not. It's turning out people really aren't into that. Oh, masses of people who are actually the workers and earners in society are not going along with it. Got it. Yeah, you fucked up. All of your plots against the Republic and against normal people have been sniffed out. Well, a number of them. But now, one of the things about this January 6th guy is that judges have been asking for him to be produced at trial. and the system won't produce them. Have any of you heard of this? There might be bunches of people like this that we have no idea where they are, and that we have no idea how testimony has been garnered from this. The fact that Congress, that McCarthy is still sitting on the fucking footage, that's completely and totally unacceptable. McCarthy's behavior is becoming now unacceptable. He really should be sitting there, fundamentally working with Boebert and Gates to like, what's our next move? That's where he should be at. He should be openly hostile at this stage. He's not, and so McCarthy's got to go. He doesn't have it in him. He's too typical of his generation. He has no fucking nuts, and yeah. So that's that. He doesn't want to win, and so that means that the Republic loses. You know, he did fundamentally the bare minimum and of what he was supposed to do. That's like when you really look at it, he did the bare minimum of what he was entrusted to do, and that's not good enough. So he's got to go, and you know, and Gates in the Freedom Caucus has to pull this now, that they have to basically come at him publicly, very publicly, and be like, this is stage 2, and to say that openly, this is stage 2. This is what we found out. This is the next stuff we have to do. Are you going to do it, or do we need to find another speaker who can? And boom, and just say that, boom. You know, because McCarthy's got to start understanding, a lot of people in the GOP have to start understanding that it's no longer that the people who are members of the party and vote get you know, that, oh, we're so lucky they did this. That's so nice of them. That was so, wow. They really got this one big thing done over months and months and months. Oh, but they gave themselves a raise. Well, you know, they need more silk suits, you know. So that's the beauty of this now, is that now it becomes, okay, we get to constantly threaten that people, some one representative, it takes one representative now to posit the idea that McCarthy's got to go. If we don't see impeachment charges, if we don't see this is so cute. Oh, look at you little kittens. Oh, let me show you. The little kittens. Yeah, cute little kitties. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. They're like looking over here for some reason. I think that somebody puts food out or something, probably. They look like they're waiting for that. So there can't be forgiveness. We have to let their cities fail. Now we've got to sit back and let it hurt, and it's got to be said. Honestly, there needs to be somebody in who's like either adjacent to the party or something like and that they just start saying things like, no, we need to, San Francisco's got to become one of the most dangerous places in America before these people change. You know, and then the other thing is, the GOP needs to start courting the new president of El Salvador, the new president, I think, of Honduras, and there's another one. Oh, the new the candidate in Argentina. Yeah, that, you see, now the one Honduras and El Salvador, those are the ones that they're just like, nope, we're gonna lock you the fuck up. You're going to mega jail, and we need to start embracing this idea that, like, of being hard. You make it hard on the bad. You know, you humiliate them and you make it hard.